What is going on, guys? It's 269 back with another video for you today, and today's video is on how to do the most damage. So I've been playing the Division for a couple of days now. I've got some skills down and I've been doing some testing just to find out what skills do the most damage and how can I be more effective and efficient when I come to PvE or in a dark zone for my team to help them out and make sure that I'm doing the most DPS and burning the enemy down as fast as possible. So I did some testing and I'm going to share the results with you now, and you're going to get to see what is the best skills for you to take with you. So I've tested the majority of the mods that you actually have available to you on your skills, and excluding the signature skill, it seems like the Trapper mod for smart cover increases your damage, your potential damage, by the most. It gives you a whole 50% base damage regardless of your skill power every time you use it. I don't know if this is a bug or not, but it seems like it gives you 50% base damage on a damage increase once you're standing behind cover. You're meant to actually throw this on the enemy cover, but because it's so useful in terms of increasing your damage, the potential that you can actually get in terms of burning down enemies on having you standing it rather than throwing it on the enemies is better. So if you use this, I'm going to show you some numbers and then you're going to see what happens. So to demonstrate this, I'm actually going to show you guys on the shooting range how much damage it does, and before and after what damage. So you're going to see here I do about 9,000 damage on the body and 18,000 on the head before the Trapper mod is actually applied to the smart cover wall. And once I put the smart cover wall on, I actually end up doing 14,000 to the body and 27,000 to the head. So that's a massive damage increase. Once I apply my signature skill, I do 26,000 to the body and 35,000 to the head on just a normal shot. That is crazy in terms of the damage increase that I actually get. So from base damage to me using my signature skill and the Trapper tool, it actually increases my damage by around 170%. And if it's just from the Trapper tool to the signature skill in terms of the percentage difference that I gain by damage, it's around 85%. So that is a massive damage increase, nearly 100% damage increase overall in terms of damage that I can output. So that's a nice little synergy that you got going on there. But there's one last thing missing from this kind of party of damage that I've got going on here, and a couple of more things that I actually want to share with you. So let's get into those. So the secret to this source is the tactical scanner. So this is overlooked by quite a lot of people. People may have used it in a beta to get their additional damage on while in the dark zone, but I'm definitely going to show you what this actually does. So this increases the damage against pulse targets. So anytime a pulse goes out and they're marked red, this will increase the damage that you have done to them or deal to them by approximately 10%. It doesn't actually say that within the stats on the right or in the total, but I'm going to tell you that now. I've worked out the maths and it comes out at 10%. I'm going to show you the numbers afterwards so you can see for yourself, but 10% is the increase that you actually get in terms of damage. And then, but the crazy thing about this is it drastically increases your critical hit damage and your critical hit chance. So you're getting critical hits all the time if you have a high skill power with this, and the cooldown of it is quite low in terms of how fast it or often it comes up. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you the numbers and we can get into what their actual testing is. So I would have loved to have shown you in the shooting range in a controlled environment what the damage does, but Pulse doesn't actually work on the target markers within there, so I wasn't able to get damage numbers or the damage increase. So what I've done is gone into Madison, the first mission, and started working on the grunts and shooting some numbers off so you can actually see the damage increase in terms of before and after. Right there you would have seen I've got the same numbers as I did on the shield with the first kind of body damage, which was about 9,000 or 10,000 ish. And then from a body shot I got a 10,791 points. So that's a 10% increase. I've done the maths. I didn't work it out right in my head just then. With the smart cover ability, I am actually accidentally getting crits because you can see that the pulse is just working already. But from like body shots and stuff like that, I'm getting about 14,000 damage in terms of numbers going off in there. It's insane in terms of the damage that it's actually putting off. So there's actually more to this puzzle, and if you look into it deeper, if all your teammates actually have this ability on, it actually stacks together, so you can have 4 times this trapper mod doing 4 times 50% damage. So that's a potential 200% damage increase on just your base shots before you've actually thrown into the signature skill and whatever abilities such as pulse. I tried it with pulse, I wasn't too sure. I tried it a couple of times to see if it stacked with pulse and you stacking the wall 4 times with other teammates, but it didn't actually seem to fire off, so I'm not too sure and I can't confirm that, so I won't say 100% use pulse as well, but pulse definitely increases your critical hit chance anyway, so you're going to be doing a lot more damage even if it's active. So take that, take 4 of these abilities, and if you want to burn down any boss that's been a complete bullet sponge, this might be the way to go if you want to try it. Anyway guys, that was a lovely video for you guys to actually work out on damage, and I just want to thank you guys for watching, and comment down below if you're going to actually try out this build or what kind of casts you're actually working for in terms of what you're building towards. And if you want anything specific, if you want to know my build, what I am doing in terms of stat splits and what my gear is, then I can definitely make that video for you guys. I am level 30, yeah, I've played it quite a bit, I've no-lifed it a little bit too much, but thanks for watching, peace out, like the video and comment.